Time in YouTube, and welcome back to another CBA Team Builder. Today we are preparing for our match against the San Francisco Sylveons for No, it's not week 11. Week 11's next week. It's week 10 of the CBA. So if you guys are hyped and ready for this, make sure to hit that like button because it is greatly appreciated. It lets me know that you guys are enjoying this content and you are ready for the playoffs that are in 2 weeks. So, for this, I want to go over what my opponent has to bring. He has a pretty diverse team. He's got some pretty cool stuff. I have a feeling he won't be bringing certain mons, but you never know. You never know. So my opponent has the Gliscor, the Mega Gallade, Quagsire, Haxorus, Sylveon, Mienshao. He's got Delphox, Magneton, Rotom-Mow, Ariados, Weezing, and Swellow. So my team this week is a little different than usual. First off, I'm bench and remove. It's a little weird. I don't like it, but I thought it was the right choice. We are leading off with Oscar, the Garbodor, with the Focus Sash in case he gets one shot. I don't want him to go down in just one shot. He's got the Aftermath ability, so he'll do a little bit of damage after being knocked out. He's got the Toxic Spikes, Explosion, and Gunk Shot. If for whatever reason Oscar manages to get up the Toxic Spikes and 3 layers of spikes, I'm going to explode and we're going to do some damage. It's also got Gunk Shot. For whatever reason, if Sylveon is the only thing left, I have the ability to attack with Oscar, being able to do some damage. Next up is Judy, the Mega Lopunny, rocking the Lopunite because you know what? It is a Mega, has the Scrappy ability once it Mega evolves, with Fake Out, Ice Punch, Drain Punch, and Substitute. Now the reasons for this is I have learned my lesson from one of my previous matches that I should never run Thunder Punch. If there is something weak to Ice and Lightning, run the Ice Punch, it's just better. The Fake Out is for priority, Substitute, so this way I can get in, not take any damage on an attack, and be alright. I've also got Drain Punch for stab. We are rocking a 252 attack, 252 speed with the Jolly Nature, having 4 in defense. For Oscar, I did forget to mention it's Eves. Eves. Wow. Bad. It's got 248 HP, 8 defense, and 252 special attack. It's got a negative, I think it's a Jolly Nature as well. Next up is Azure, rocking a very offensive Mew. It's going to have the leftovers though. He's going to rock Calm Mind, Roost, Psyshock, and Ice Beam. Ice Beam is to cover off the Gliscor if it gets walled in. Not that it's likely. Psyshock does a number on Gallade, Mienshao. It'll do some damage to Weezing. It's got a lot of potential there. It'll do quite a bit. And Ice Beam doesn't do any of that. Ice Beam hits Gliscor. Ice Beam hits Haxorus. Ice Beam hits Rotom-Mow, and it hits Swellow. Great. The only thing that we do need to be careful of is I do know his trick on the Delphox is to rock Solar Beam, Power Herb. Mental Herb? The one that reduces... No, I think it's Power Herb. Power Herb, which lets him use the attack immediately, and then the Magician sets in and it'll switch the items. So it's a really cool attack. So I gotta prepare for that as well. Next up is going to be Iago, the Tornadus Therian, rocking the Assault Vest. This time we have it right and have all attacking moves. No taunts on us this time. With the Regenerator, Air Slash, Hidden Power Grass, Sludge Wave, and U-Turn. We are going against very offensive this time. Air Slash is for a ton of threats, primarily Mienshao, Gallade. We've got the Hidden Power Grass for the Quagsire. The other one was Sludge Wave for Sylveon, so we at least have the ability to counter it a little bit. There's some potential here. Actually, now that I'm looking at my team build, I don't think I'm prepared for the Delphox. Oh, right, I've got Alexodon for that. We'll get to that in a second. We have Irachi rocking the Choice Scarf, having Ice Fang, Outrage, Crunch, and U-Turn. Now, Irachi can easily counter Delphox as well. With the Crunch, we will outspeed it, which is nice. U-Turn will do damage as well.
Ooh, I don't have 4 AVs into something here. I can add a little bit of defense.
Actually, you'll be rocking some special. Either way, I always forget something in these videos. Like, that is one thing I love about doing this. I actually can quote a player that we've had already do it. With the videos, I always do my team build like a couple days ahead. That way I know I've done it, and then I'll usually do the recording the night before. Just that way I can kind of soak it in, kind of be like, is there something I forgot? Is there something that happened? You know what? I can look it over again. And what's great about this is I get to make sure that I didn't screw anything up. A buddy of mine actually went into his first match this season, rocking the Sableye Chansey core. No moves. He had Aromatherapy on his Chansey, and he had Knockoff only on Sableye. So, that's why I love recording these, because you know what? I get a chance to see what I did wrong. Anyway, back to the team building. Irachi needs to outspeed things. Now, it's got the U-turn for pivoting, it's got Crunch and Outrage for stab. I have to get rid of Sylveon before I can Outrage. The only reason I have Outrage is because it is so good against everything else. But Irachi is not going to stay in with Sylveon there. We have Luxodon as our final Now, he is a little bit defensive. We do not have a special wall. But Azure is kind of hoping to be that special wall. I'm hoping we can kind of set up, get a couple Calm Minds off, and then BAM! We've got the game. Never works that way, but I know that's what we're aiming for. Sorry guys, I'm trying to yawn. Trying not to yawn at the same time. Luxodon, though, has another Assault Vest. Because we want to be a little bulky here on all ends of the spectrum. It's got Earthquake, Gunk Shot, Ice Shard, and Seed Bomb. I want to run Rapid Spin badly, but I need Gunk Shot for Sylveon. I need coverage for that Sylveon. I need Seed Bomb because I know that Quagsire wants to come in against Luxodon. I know it does. Seed Bomb is going to counter that so hard, and I outspeed it. Ice Shard, Priority, and Earthquake for stab. It's a good set. I'm hoping that this week we can pull off a win going into the final match, and we're going to be playing Lady Eon for the finals, or the final match before playoffs. So, but I don't want to reveal too much. I have a couple really cool techs that I'm going to be using for playoffs. I play Sylveon's again in 2 weeks. So, in a sense, I don't want to give up everything right now. I don't want to... If I lose this battle, it's alright. These 2 next battles don't mean anything. I've secured my place in playoffs. So is the person I'm playing against, who will also have, if everything goes right, he'll have a recording of it as well, which will be in the link to the description in the next video. So, there is that. But for all that's said and done, that is going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope we can actually pull out a win this week. It'll mean a lot. But you never know. CBA has always been kind of hard. I've had some pretty good games, and I've had some pretty rough ones. So this one's going to be no different, and my opponent is not someone to take lightly. So we'll see how the game goes tomorrow. But until then, time out.